Here on the daily chart, we're going to look at Mara. Now, this is something that just can't seem to get out of its own way. We do have earnings coming up February 26th after market, and we thought a breakout would be coming sooner rather than later. But really, we're respecting this upper trend line here. So it's going to be all about this 9-day EMA. You can see how it's held so much weight, and it's going to be about the mid 16. Let's just call it 1640 to 1650, that area, because that's where everything's kind of matching up right here. This upper trend line, the 9-day EMA, and our old resistance slash support that we've had in the past. All of that is going to come to a close right here in about, I don't know, probably 2 or 3 trading sessions. So we have to kind of decide what's going on in here. It could happen as early as tomorrow, a breakout, or we just confirm that, hey, we're respecting this trend line more and we're going to go down. We're going to touch these 15s. Good news, we are holding the 1570s. Bad news, not really doing a whole lot, anything else in here. We need some volume. We need some RSI. We picked out this main support here of the 15s because that's where we saved it back here in November. And we had a channel that we were trading in the 15 to that mid 16 area back in September and October as well. And you can see that that mid 16 area is again going to be a focus, but if we can't not break that, then we're going to be in that channel once again. If we do get a breakout sooner than later, what we're going to be looking at, you're going to be looking at that $18 mark. Then you got to figure out where this 200 SMA is going to come down at, right? So it depends on how much we break out, how big of a move we get, and how much we want to run into earnings, if any at all. So again, this upper trend line here on the daily, very, very key. All of this, where everything's kind of lining up right here, right around those mid 1640 to 1650 range. We have to see what is going to hold and see if we can get some volume in here and RSI coming up, at the very least, just to do something in here. What does the options chain well us? Well, basically, it's going to tell us everything that this chart tells us. Probably a whole lot of nothing. Let's see. IV ranking here, 7. Yep. So everything is pretty much cheap in here. You only got a 50-cent expected move because they're not really pricing in anything in here. And if you go all the way out to the March monthlies, pricing in right around a $2.70 expect move, and you got about $1.50 by next Friday. That's going to hold your earnings cycle in it. So it's going to be interesting to see in here going forward when we're going to break this trend line, and if we do, how far we go up. And then if we do respect this trend line, how far are we going to go down? That's going to be the question. And hopefully we'll get some answers sooner rather than later in here, and we can get some better directional trading. All right, guys, if you like this video, make sure to check us out on all of our social media. We also have a Discord service if you are interested, and you can find all of our socials in the description below.